Welcome to the Hollowed Wind campaign, session 3, On the Wind. And introducing not only the players, not only the Hollowed Wind itself in Tailspire form, but also reintroducing Starch as Still and eventually, hopefully, Caster as Doe.
Woo.
Yay.
Woo!
Woo!
Check it out. I'm in the house like...
No, we just started. We're cheering because we just started.
Oh, I seen the light go off. Theater.
No, I don't have internet, so I have to play from my phone.
Yes, you were here first, Sol.
I turned the light off to be more ambient.
I was gonna say, because I don't have internet.
Yeah. Love you.
What'd you say, Evelyn?
Yes, you were here first, Sol.
Yeah, I was here for the stream first.
Wow. Wow.
What? I typed first in chat.
Fucking icon. Coolest motherfucker on the
Nice.
block, frankly.
Right. Okay.
Hello.
Cass?
Hello.
Hello, Cass. I recognize that Discord entry sound from anywhere. Welcome home.
Back by
Full
unpopular
crew.
demand.
Oh, well,
Finally.
We demanded you.
Finally.
We're so glad that you're here.
Just ignore that blank spot on the right. Right.
Okay.
Hurrah. We're all here.
For the sake of stream. For the sake of stream, because I think it's funny, because I survived it. My heart was bad. I went to the hospital. I'm good.
Yay!
Yeah.
Yippee!
They took out a little bit of my evil, and they replaced it with whimsy, which was already in there. That's
just
basically
exactly what happened.
They need to make it stronger.
Yeah,
Actually, I need to go rob your blood again, Karen.
yeah, so Cass has been with Dr. Stokes this whole time.
Boy.
Ew, gross. Not
Ew.
Dr. Stokes.
I don't know. Do we not like him?
No.
No.
He's one of my villain characters.
You weird.
We like him more
He
than
is
most of
weird.
the other people on the Hollowed Wind.
But is he hot?
Yes. Very.
Oh,
But
he's
is he
so
hot?
He's like
Caster.
very slight.
Caster.
He's
Not only
like
is he so hot.
Guys.
very slightly bird,
Guys.
and he's also got long, extendable mechanical arms with syringes and scalpels in them.
Guys.
I have been so
I'm
brave,
sorry.
guys.
Guys, I'm so sorry,
I
but
will
no,
say
I'm
this
not.
publicly, Caster. I did think of you. I did think of you a lot while designing him.
I'm very happy to hear that. I need to see him now.
Look
Doctor,
at the
I have a little ouchie. I need to see him. Where is he?
I have not made his.
The man.
I have not yet made his Hero Forge yet, because I have no fucking clue how to
You wanna
implement
see,
like part
the
bird.
true, like, winkified version of him? Because,
Sure.
yeah, that is, I did kind of curse everyone with that, with making him part bird, huh?
Yes.
Excuse me. I will,
You should
let
be
me grab them for you,
ashamed.
though.
But we do
I
still
should
have.
be.
We
Oh,
do
I
still
need
have.
to level up Doe. I forgot.
Yeah, we are level 9 now.
Wow.
But
Doe is
out of
level 7.
out of
Doe's
all
gonna
of the
die.
main, out of all of the main Hollowed 6 guys, he's arguably the most kind to Eevee, and that's fucking
Other than
hilarious.
like Asher, maybe.
You know what would be
And
really
there-
funny? Because I know like nothing about this guy. What if he just adopts Doe? What if he's just Doe's dad now?
No.
Those already been adopted.
No, well, actually, I mean, that would be great, but not for the reasons you think it'd be great.
I think it would be funny.
I think it would be so funny. But let me show you him because he's his whole purpose narratively, right? Much like how Pisani is the narrative excuse to give Evie like a moment of reprise. He exists on the ship as like one of the only straight men, comma, I mean like actual sound mind people. Which is fucking hilarious, because he's not. But like comparatively,
Mm.
he is one of the most normal guys, which is so fucking funny.
Yeah.
Because he's not.
But is he single?
No, he's
No,
taken,
he
I'm
has a
afraid.
husband.
Looking
Well,
for
He's
love.
not a
he's the only
husband.
straight he's one of the only straight men
Boyfriend.
on the ship,
He's got
but
2
he's
hands.
gay.
He can have as many hands as he wants. He's as mad scientist.
Oh.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
There
to
he
be
is,
fair, he
Casper.
didn't make his own
I'm gay
hands.
too.
Hey, Casper.
His boyfriend made his hands
Casper,
for
hey,
him.
look.
I'm staring right at him.
That's I hate it, but it's pretty.
Right.
He is!
I could translate.
Right.
What?
Also, though, at some point I'm going to need a hero
Fix
forge of
that.
your character from
Oh,
you.
yeah.
And also Leanne.
Absolutely.
And Starch.
Oh, also, since stream has started, maybe for the sake of Starch and the audience, a simple recap of the other 2 sessions probably is in order.
Yes.
That'd
So,
be very helpful.
one by one,
They
the
exploded.
party had been kidnapped. You were there for the start of that one, Starch.
Yep.
The party was being kidnapped one by one. People were being
Was I
taken.
gently kidnapped because I
Yes,
was
because
asleep?
you were in a
Or was
coma.
I kidnapped the same as everybody
You were in a
else?
coma, so they didn't even have to knock you out.
Wonderful. I'm just imagining they burst into Doe's room. Doe's just like curled up, adorably sleeping,
Yeah.
and they're like, "We can't just pick him up like we're not animals. We're not gonna disturb his slumber." So they just pick up the mattress and carry him out.
No, they are not that kind of guys. They just, like, would have held you up and...
And then they
draped
toss
you
him
over the
into
shoulder.
cell. No mattress. They steal the mattress.
So,
What? What?
you are currently... You are not above deck right
That's
now.
theirs now.
That's not where you are. Right now, you... Party...
You're in a room
I'm Ethan.
parallel to the cells.
are in here.
Oh yeah, Wake is also
Oh, but
dead.
okay. So the rundown,
yeah, Wake
right?
is dead.
The whole party was kidnapped by the Hallowed One crew. Wake
Yeah.
is dead,
I'm doing
but
the
I'll
easy.
get to that. The whole party kidnapped by the Hallowed One crew. And then the Phoenix crew was also theoretically taken. We don't know where they are. As far as the implication from Captain Four Fingers to Evie, it has been that they are dead. It's unknown if he's fucking with her or not. So, they are assumed to be dead.
Yes.
The entire Sigil crew is currently captive in the hold of the ship. Doe is in a side room with Archibald. Everyone else is in cells.
That's kind of being
the
retconned
party
now because...
saw-
hold on. That's kind of being retconned now because of the layout of this.
Are you just gonna add them in cells?
This is the new brig.
Precisely.
These are the
Okay.
cells now.
So, then when everyone got there, they saw, like, Evie was basically like fucking walked in to the area. And the whole party, like, she was like, "Don't call me captain. We gotta survive," right? Like, they're really fucking shook.
Like, nothing.
But so the whole party got really shook by, like, Evie basically, like, as long as we're here, I'm not your captain. And then, some Hathor shenanigans, which is my favorite type of shenanigans. And then, yeah, so the next session...
Dalia.
Dalia is
Shenanigans.
with Stokes. Ash was with Stokes earlier because they needed to repair their damaged throat. So two of the main party members have seen Dr. Stokes now.
Y'all, I was sleeping so
Eliza is a
peacefully. What happened?
Eliza is
Where
a
are my
changeling
friends?
because when they died, they came back as a changeling.
That's fine.
Wake
I like
is
that.
dead because narrative,
Yeah,
and
shenanigans.
then narrative shenanigans, and so
And also got
the
beheaded
party
and
watched
thrown
her
off the
get
ship,
fucking murdered.
so...
Precisely.
rough.
So Evie's currently in shell shock because she's just been ordered after witnessing that to go start steering, and then she went up deck and she saw a fuck ton of storm clouds, and that's where we're at, basically.
Storm clouds that
Also,
were
Eliza and Val are a couple.
too dark. Yes, Valerie Firebrand and Eliza are together. Well, were together.
Good
They are
for
now
them.
currently apart,
Yay.
physically.
They are.
It's been time for Pride Month.
Yeah.
They were together for
Splitting
one
up
night, and now
splitting
they're
up a gay
separated.
couple
Aw.
for Pride
That is
Month.
homophobic.
Damn.
During
Uh,
Pride
It
Month,
is.
we need to fix that.
Yeah, so... technically,
Evelyn, you're a bigot.
technically, I did it...
Canon lore. Evelyn's a bigot.
technically, I did it before Pride Month started because the session that I kidnapped the party in happened before Pride Month had started.
As we all know, hate crimes are completely valid if they're before June 1st.
Yes,
That's how that works, right?
that's how that works. Yes.
It's the
Oh my
the
goodness.
same as actually, I was about to make a joke and then I realized it's gonna not seem like a joke if I say it, but there's a certain holiday. Yeah,
No, you
Preston,
can't
fucking...
say the F slur, Leanne. We're on stream.
Could you imagine if I did? Could you imagine if I did?
Oh
I
my
think
goodness.
You would have all rights to like throw me overboard. The only
I
time
would find
ever
where you
say
live.
that word.
I would find where you live.
I would post her
I don't think
address.
I've ever said it.
Sully would talk to you.
Sully would. Sully would be. Actually, no. Sully would be
Just
the
in
first in line
every
because they'd be
server.
Sully would be like, this apartment drops the longitude and latitude pen.
Come here at this time specifically. She will
She
be
gets off
home.
work at this time.
These are the working hours.
Of course she's gonna be home. She plays D&D every fucking night.
Yep.
She would.
Drops the
She'd be like,
workplace
you need to go buy
schedule.
this plant.
I do know how to make fireworks.
So do I. You ain't special.
Hey, I can do
hey.
it the redneck fashion.
So can I. I can't
So-
fucking believe we ain't made fireworks together.
I did for
I worry
flex.
about the two of you.
Oh, I'm safe. I'm fine. I need the items first, which I'm scared to Google.
May say menacingly. No, but for real though, I don't think I've ever said that word. Like, I really don't think I have. I don't
Good.
anticipate it. Actually, wait, no, that's not true. There is the Green Day song that when I was like younger, and I didn't know what it meant.
Leanne,
That's
Oh,
That's
that
fair.
one. Yeah, that's
90-year-old
that's
Leanne
reasonable.
was a bigot. Get her ass. Fight her.
nuh-uh.
fair. Canceled.
Canceled.
Leanne is not, in
I have no
fact,
fucking
a
clue
bigot.
what it meant. I just thought of it mean.
Right.
I just thought of it
Okie dokie.
mean.
Well, end of last session, we're specifically... Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Evie going up deck, everyone else being traumatized.
Every My Little Pony fan.
Right. Let's pick up where we left off.
We are in hell.
Yippee!
This is the
Not
evening.
me. I'm sleeping.
Well, you're still in hell. You're
Y'all
just
be
sleeping.
safe
is-
out there.
I mean,
though.
you are in hell. Let us pick up
Yeah, you're just
where
not
we
You
alone.
all...
are in hell.
Loving
You
the
wish
energy.
you were in
sleep-
hell, frankly. The
I don't
Howled
know.
Wind. The Howled Wind is like affected. Like you wish you were in hell. I even said as much in like one of the earlier chapters. I'd written like Evie making her will, being like, if we ever get captured, I'd hope that they'd kill us. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You guys are in. You're in hell.
Yay!
sleeping.
I was
I
meant
don't
to
know
come here.
things.
Oh, that's creepy as shit.
Is that? Oh, I thought that was Short Storm and not Epic Storm. And I was like, that is a remarkable
You know what?
song
I
for
might
this
as well.
session.
I might as well.
So-
Short Storm.
So, right.
Yes.
Ahem.
Meow.
Evie,
Not Short Storm. Not Short Storm right now. Yes.
Evie, you find yourself once again, as you had for 3 years before this point, above deck, manning the wheel of the hollowed wind.
Oh God. Good Lord. Average place for her to be. Practically might as well. There's probably a divot in the fucking floor from her boots. That's so fucking cool. Look at the map.
But you see, approaching on the wind, dark, thick, black storm clouds, roiling and rumbling. Too dark to just be from the weather, or even from a Nightbringer. And you swear you could make out a face.
Ooh.
As it roils and churns. Purple flashes from within as it draws closer. Closer. Storm slowly pulling in. Till you begin to be enveloped in darkness along with the ship.
Okay. Ooh. Hell yeah. That was dark mode. Okay, I see it. I see the vision.
Your spine begins to tingle. Anticipation. Dread. You feel it in the air itself. All of you do. The breaths you take are heavy and thick. It's like the wind itself. The very sky is looking down on you with hate, with spite, with pure vitriol. By the way, Sol, we can hear your typing. During most of this, Eliza is passed out for a couple of minutes, like less than 3. No worries. Right. So, at first, yes, to all of you, it does just feel like cold, bitter wind, thick fog choking the air, and a sense of unease. But Evie, you will see one thing that strikes you as
Oh?
horribly out of the ordinary.
What you got?
You see the ship's sniper, a decrepit elf,
Oh shit, yeah.
in his 800s, fall from the crow's nest, toppling down
Oh shit.
onto the deck itself with a crack and a thud.
Oh, did lightning hit the mast?
You heard no boom. Only
Oh,
tortured
God.
screams and begging to make it stop.
Oh shit. She's
The
gonna
eye,
run over to him.
the ship's sniper, is in pain.
Oh my god. She runs over to him.
God, it's too much. Make it stop. Make them stop.
She's compassionately like holding you and like checking your pulse and stuff, and she's like, "What happened?"
Other than, well, yes, there appear to be a couple of broken bones from the fall, but seemingly nothing that would make this kind of a fuss. You've seen the eye get much worse injuries than this.
She looks at him again and she goes, "What happened?"
My head. And the eye will collapse.
Oh shit. She immediately picks him up and she's running him to Stokes' office.
You begin to feel a headache.
Oh shit. Con save, or is it just narrative?
This is just narrative.
Hell yeah. She's trying to run through the headache and just ignore herself.
Okay. Pivoting over to the rest of the party. All of a sudden, Ash, Eliza, your heads start to burn up
Oh no.
as there are screams piercing through your ears.
Owie. Stop.
Still,
I think it's just tinnitus. I think you guys are fine.
still, you begin to grow a headache, but not too bad of a one. But Doe, you haven't been in your body for a long time, have you?
No.
What has previously been an almost an almost inert body, easily mistaken for a corpse from its lack of movement, begins twitching,
That was very good at this one trick. It's
rolling
called Play
about,
Dead.
as if it's restless, as if you're in a nightmare. Thrashing about in the cage next to Stills. Fuck. Bit of pistachio caught in my throat.
Oh.
Skill issue.
So,
Just swallow them whole like a snake.
Doe,
Hello.
what may have seemed like a peaceful length of time since between your occasional lapses into consciousness and the present. In fact, your mind wasn't exactly inside your own head. You were instead having somewhat of an audience with Ether.
We were playing Uno very intensely. That is not a metaphor for anything.
Your
Joe is
mind,
bad at Uno.
your
Kept
mind and
cards.
soul were in his domain. Deep in the hells. As they still are. For some reason. For some strange reason. It feels like you can both feel your incorporeal form as well as your physical body. You can feel the ship. So, does anyone else have anything they are doing?
Still is trying to see if they can feel Edgar anywhere.
As in? Like
Edgar being the
Okay,
familiar, so
how
they're
does
trying
Edgar
to.
work?
I mean, I figured they'd have some kind of magical bond, seeing as how Edgar is made from Still's blood.
Ah. You probably
So-
can. I am sorry, Soul. I am sorry. The fact that Still gets to have his familiar.
Well, I mean,
Well,
the thing is, it says that it can be like.
to be fair, Kaylor isn't literally made of your blood.
Yeah, and technically he was one that was formed from
Sorry.
everything else.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. He works very weird.
Yeah. Right. So, Still, what were you doing? You can see everyone.
Trying to see through Edgar's eyes, if Edgar can. Like, is Edgar alive currently?
Edgar is not out.
Oh, knocked out, you said?
Not out. Unless Edgar was
Oh,
out.
not out?
Unless Edgar was. What happens to Edgar when you go unconscious?
Lore-wise, I like to think Edgar just goes into a little bottle and sleeps in there, and
Oh.
probably would have still been in
Edgar
its
is
bottle.
Edgar is in
when-
the bottle.
Yeah.
Edgar is trapped inside the bottle. The bottle is secured.
Alright, fair enough.
Around you are the fellow members of your crew in varying degrees of pain. And next to you, a sleeping doe. Now, however,
Oh.
twisting and shaking and tossing and turning.
My poor little
What would you want to do?
You can't be mean to Doe. He's baby.
Sarge?
Yeah, for now, Still is just trying the best he can to kind of mentally block out the condition that people are in and just focus on anything that could get them out of there.
Okay. Nothing seems to come to mind. After all, you are in the cells, just as you have been for most of the time you've been on the wind.
Would he have been able to loosen the gag during that time?
Oh, the gag should be gone by now.
Alright.
Yeah, I was about to be like, that so isn't fair if they still are cats.
The gag would be gone by now, yeah.
Literal
It's
days.
literally been like 2 days or something.
Yeah.
So,
You
Still
guys would have had
could
to have rations and stuff at this point.
Still could at this point leave the cell because he can cast Misty Step, which only requires verbal components. But that only gets him out. He can only do it once, and he would probably immediately get beaten up by the first person that sees him. So for now, he's just biding his time.
There. It's an intelligent choice.
It's going to be done very delicately.
You doing anything about anyone else?
Is anyone who was having who was having the worst headache, seemingly?
Well, next to you there is Doe. Doe and Archibald. Archibald doesn't seem to be suffering
Alright.
I
much.
feel like with Doe looks like he's like tripping a little.
Yeah. Like,
Ooh.
He's having a time.
still doesn't look like he can wake up. At least unprompted.
Bill is going to try and reach out and put a hand on Doe and cast Lesser Restoration.
For all of the drugs that he has been on.
You realize that...
Does that...
Okay. I'll give an explanation because, like, you're more of a alchemical caster, right?
Yeah.
You managed to remain without a very well-concealed tiny little pouch of very few rudimentary alchemical components, one of which being smelling salts. I'm going to say that is what will allow you to cast the Lesser Restoration on Doe.
Yeah.
Doe, you find
So
yourself...
he pulls out the smelling salts. Yeah.
Doe, you find yourself overwhelmed with a sudden burning sensation around your nose.
Ah.
As you're pulled forcibly out from your prison in the hells and into your prison on the material plane. Welcome back to consciousness. Chessboards beware.
Doe is gonna immediately start freaking out. Like back up into a corner and just kind of curl up real small.
You find yourself in a dirty, cramped cell, lined up next to six? Hold on.
Doe's also freaking out because I don't know this person. How did you get into my room? This isn't my room. Where have you taken me?
Oh. I'm not sure how
7.
caught up you are in the state of things.
7. 7 human souls. 6. This is how
Not
many.
again.
Okay.
No, that's not again.
But yes, there are 6 cells beside yours. In them are Archibald, Dalia, Eliza, some strange elf alchemist next to you, an odd cleric with a somewhat odd demeanor, and one empty cell, bloodstained.
I think Doe just starts having a panic attack.
Oh.
Understandable.
Hey
He
guys,
doesn't know what's going. He just woke up.
hey guys, did you know that
Hi.
in session 38 of the Shattered Seas Sigil campaign, Doe has has an incredibly realistic depiction of a panic attack.
Shush.
Doe turns into a PNG. We don't know how this happened. We're so sorry. Your
Turns into a
robot,
PG.
your tiefling that used to be a robot got turned into a PNG. No, we can't turn him back. I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
Here he is. He is
Damn.
also not on a transparent
It's your
background. We
problem
tried
now.
our best. The background is gray, light gray and
Cass.
dark gray squares.
No.
Cass.
The background has to be the fake PNG background where it's like it looks transparent, but
Yep.
it's not. But
Yep.
it's a checkerboard.
Mhm.
Yep.
It's the checkerboard.
Yeah, we tried to get him out of there. We couldn't. So if we did change him back to normal, that would be attached to him, and he would die. Oopsies.
Whoops.
Oopsies. What? He can't just be a PNG.
I could compress him into a file and send him to you. Consider.
Yes, as you should. Munch, munch, crunch, crunch.
No, don't eat him. He's full of chemicals.
I gotta.
There's still
Yummy.
some heavy metal.
Your Honor,
There's
I
still
have
some
to.
heavy metals left in him since
There's
from
still some
being a
heavy metals.
robot.
Nobody let him get near the distillery. Nobody let him get near the distillery.
Don't let him near there because he is going to learn about getting drunk. And I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
think we need that. Whoa. Anyways, yeah, Doe has a panic attack and just starts freaking out.
Yeah.
Understandable, given the circumstances, frankly.
So-
Who wouldn't?
One thing
Oh yeah.
is curious. Two of you don't seem to be feeling any kind of headache.
A worm?
Dalia and Doe.
It's cause I'm baby.
Just the two tieflings.
No.
It's cause
he's
we're
just a big-
baby.
Actually, wait, hold on. I'll come back to that in a second.
Oh.
You just squash Doe with a hammer.
I will pivot.
You can't just squash Doe with a
To-
hammer.
Evie,
You
Those
could,
babies.
look at
as you run
If you
down.
squash Doe with a hammer, I'd squash you with a hammer.
As you
Okay.
run down
Goodness.
towards... Hold on. Right, turn up the exposure.
Towards. Hell yeah.
There we go.
So it's a little easier
Hell
to see,
yeah.
but still spooky. Right,
Ooh.
as you run across the
Oh, yeah.
deck... Across. Down from the steering wheel. Sprinting. Right up to the Six's quarters. And down the stairs into the infirmary. You see Stokes clutching his head with his mechanical arm.
Oh gosh.
Oh,
So he's also
God.
suffering from the headache.
Oh, God, this is very unpleasant. Oh, thank goodness you're here. Oh, God.
Good, you
She nods.
insufferable bastard.
What happened?
My
I
goodness,
heard a thud.
Brian.
I heard a thud. Is the eye okay?
She holds him up to you and like sets him on the medical bed, and she frantically explains that like they were outside, there were storm clouds that came in, and then everything went to shit, and like both of them got tremendously severe headaches.
While you are saying this, the headache is slowly starting to get worse. As you can faintly, very,
Ooh,
very
she's gonna,
faintly,
like, slur her words a little.
start to hear screams
Oh, that's
at
heinous.
the back of your mind.
Oh, I think I just figured out what this is.
Until you
actually.
hear a voice.
Yeah.
A voice you never thought you would ever hear again. Sure do know how to run your mouth,
Oh my
Jenny.
God.
You hear the voice of Florence.
Holy shit! Is that Florence?
I just read that chat.
Oh my God! It's Florence. Shit, Evie. Thank God
Your
she
first-
sat down the eye because she's gonna fucking flinch.
Your first kill.
Yeah, her first kill. Her first kill. She's gonna flinch and she's frantically looking around now.
Yet you see nothing. Oh, so
my
I'm not
God.
going mad. So I'm not going mad.
She shakes her head. She's as pale.
You're hearing voices as well.
The green orc can be pale.
You're hearing
She
voices
nods.
as well. Oh, perfect.
She nods.
Oh, the voices of patients, the voices of experiments, the voices of prisoners and... Oh, merchants and... God, this is... Oh... Ouch. This is not
She
fun.
nods. Actually, I'm gonna make a con save. Okay, wait. I've asked this before, but with the addition of some people who haven't been here for a hot minute, everyone chill with throw up.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yep.
As long as I don't hear the sound.
I'm gonna make her run a con save to see if she pukes.
Don't worry, there are
Uh,
buckets.
Oh yeah, no, there's no fucking shot.
There are buckets.
She just grabs. Yeah, I'm gonna fail that. She grabs a bucket and she just fucking
There's,
pukes.
Like, hold on. No, it's somewhere in here. I think it's there.
She grabs a bucket. Like, there's a billion buckets in the fucking ward.
But you lay the eye onto one of the medical beds.
I just had a realization.
What?
If this is how bad it is for Evie and Stokes, what the fuck is happening to Captain?
As you think that, as you come to the realization, you hear the most incredibly loud guttural, gargled scream.
Evie is gonna look to Stokes as if he's also had the same realization.
I don't envy the captain.
She shakes her head. No.
No wonder he...
It's probably better for all of us if he's stuck
You
over
think
there.
this might have something to do with the weather?
She nods. I'm almost certain.
It's my hypothesis as well. Oh, God. No wonder it hit the eye first.
Oh,
Yes.
lightning strike just landed as you said that. Oh, that was... I couldn't recreate that if I tried. That was so fucking cool.
No wonder it hit the eye first. Not only was he far higher than the rest of
She
us,
nods.
far closer to the clouds, but on top of this, he was... Well, he's put four fingers to shame.
She nods.
I mean, 800 years a sniper, what are you going to expect?
Precisely. Do we have anything for him? She asks, still holding her own head, as if to be like, can we give him anesthetic or something?
We have some of that remedy we stole from you when we taught you. The sleeping aid.
You know,
I've
we should probably give him some and save some for Captain.
I've seen many people overuse that sometimes, but right now, I would say calls for it.
She nods.
And kind of, he just, head clasped still in his hand, walks along with you through the main hall of the ship. And
Dalia.
past dozens of crew members, all groaning, clutching their heads, begging for the screams to stop. Some even hitting their heads on a surface, plugging their ears till they bleed, or even begging for repentance.
Wow.
As finally you reach the storage room and you hear commotion from the prison.
Evie looks at Stokes and she says, can I... Well, not can I trust, but she's gonna say, if you deliver this to Captain, I'm gonna go check on my former crew.
Alright. Very well. I'm taking a second dose. Desmos will be in serious pain.
Take as much as you guys need.
Well, I'm not sure, actually. What counts as killing? Never mind.
That
As
is
he
the
kind
question,
of
I suppose.
limps his way upstairs. So, Cass, has Doe killed anybody? And if so, how many people? Has Doe ever actually taken a person's life? One sec.
They're doing something real quick.
Yeah. Because I don't think they have in session ever. Except maybe... No. It was other people who took out the Forge... Warforged. Wasn't it? Oh yeah, the Titan took out Doe.
God, has everyone in this party died once?
No?
Not Ash, not technically.
Well, not still, I believe.
Nope, not yet.
Doe hasn't. That was just, like, a massive harpoon through the heart, but because Doe was a robot at the time, and also Dalia.
Yeah, Dalia has not died.
Dalia ain't died.
Hell yeah.
Right, so,
The whole party is gonna see, like, Evie stagger the fuck in.
the rest of the party. Still, you can hear the moans and wails and pained screams of the entire crew that you were once on. Ash, your mind is bombarded, tormented by those who have come against you in battle.
Mm-hmm.
Eliza,
Because,
I've returned.
hello,
I assume...
I have words to say,
Yes.
but I have to
Yeah.
find an image first.
Okay.
Just quickly, Ash doesn't have their gloves, obviously, so they're, like,
Yes.
they're still, like, kind of, like, if they had their gloves, they'd be clawing at their face, but because they don't have their gloves, it's, like, way less loud.
Hmm.
Not way less loud, they're not severely injuring their face.
I found the image. Okay, I have.
And Eliza,
So about.
My screen is frozen on Alex Jones at the moment.
Eliza, your mind
See-
is under siege. A cacophony of screams. Some you recognize, some from faceless soldiers or old foes of the party. Some you recognize from your old tormentor. Here's Sophie. Some from that pompous git, Sir Roger. Some from the king, sitting atop his ruined kingdom. But what strikes you as most curious? You hear one voice above all,
Oh no.
not screaming, just calling your name. Liza.
Wait,
Oh.
wait.
No.
Did Eliza kill Ruby?
No,
What
not
counts as
inadvertently.
what counts as killing?
Oh no!
She, without doing it herself by hand, yes and no.
Oh, so
No,
it's
because she didn't do it
accidental.
herself.
It's
Yeah, it's
manslaughter. It's not homicide.
Yeah.
No.
accidentally bringing her to her death.
Oh, poor baby.
And this would probably be after she literally talked to her in her dream. Like, oh, hey, I can see you again. And Ruby being like, you gotta stay back there. You can't come with me. Soon, though.
Oh.
The baby.
No.
Guys, Eliza's tragic.
Mm-hmm.
But somehow,
A tragedy, a Greek tragedy.
this voice seems to soothe all of the others. Make it
Oh,
sting slightly
no.
less. She's comforting you.
Oh.
So,
Oh my goodness.
Evie, you've reunited with the party.
She is staggering in. She is carrying in the medicine, and she looks at the rest of them and she goes, "This should help."
Joe's having a panic
and
attack
she
in the corner.
she's shakingly, like, she reaches through each of the bars, handing everyone who looks visibly upset.
Leanne, this is not
Yeah.
medicine. This is something that will put you to sleep for 8 hours.
No, oh yeah,
That was like
you are so right. She
emergence.
needs to be like
That
giving
was
them literally a drop.
no, it was emergency anesthetic, basically.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, should she, like, I don't want to
Maybe
make
not.
the session hit a standstill,
Maybe
but
not.
should she? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. She has it in case, but she looks at them all and she goes, "It's going to be all right. We're going to get through this."
What is going on?
I believe these storm clouds are carrying some type of magical psychosis or something that is just attacking our brains. She explains.
It literally feels like, I don't know if you're going through what I'm going through. I think we are. You're hearing those who you've... And she just trails off at that last point.
Evie nods. Yes.
Oh. Okay.
It's not just you. It's not just the Secret Jewel crew either. It's everyone.
Everyone. No?
Oh, Evie frantically turns towards Doe, and she goes, "Oh goodness, you're awake."
Where are we?
We are in a very bad place, Doe.
Can we get out?
Not at the moment. Probably not for a long time. And she's gonna look at you, and she's gonna take a gulp of air, and she's gonna go. Well, not a gulp. She's gonna take a very sharp breath, and she's
big
going to
chomp
say,
of air.
"Big chomp of air."
I mean, the air kind
But
of
she's
does
gonna
just
look
feel
at
thick
you,
enough to bite
deadly
through at this
serious.
point.
Right.
She's gonna look at you,
An air sandwich. Who's
deadly
with me?
serious, and she's going to say, "On this ship, Doe, I'm Evie. I am not your captain."
Oh yeah.
That doesn't feel right.
It's what it has to be.
Eliza is shifting a bit from her normal elf self to Ruby a bit, but also with Doe on her hands.
Aww.
Oh.
Yeah, to catch you up, Eliza is a changeling now. Came back wrong from
What did Doe
resurrection.
know?
Oh
is
yeah, inspired.
I don't
Came back
think Joe
wrong
would
from
know what that
resurrection.
that?
It's fucking iconic, truthfully.
I can fuck with people. What the fuck?
You can
You
also
really
fuck
can.
people.
What the Wait, what the
It's an option for everybody,
Goodness.
depending on
I gotta take a picture of those.
how they're feeling. I want to roll dice. I want to do some magic.
But yeah, Evie is very, oh god. Evie has the realization and she goes, Doe,
Evie.
there is a very tall dragonborn who is the captain of this ship. His name is Four
Not my
Fingers,
captain.
and he is. She looks at you very sternly, getting the message
I don't know
across
him.
as sharply as she can. He is. He will kill anyone who disagrees with him for any reason whatsoever. I have seen him kill people for giving him bad looks, frankly. She explains.
Let's not forget what he did to Wake.
What? Did I... How long was I asleep? What happened?
Approximately a month or two.
It has been a lot.
We saved Azushia. We visited Dalia's home.
Oh,
And
I
then
am gonna
my
say
path
one thing.
came to bite us.
Your horns are long, and other infernal features are more pronounced now, ever so slightly.
That's fun.
Ooh.
Fun and normal. Doe is just pointier.
Yeah, Doe was in the
Oh,
hells for all that time.
That's iconic. That's so fucking iconic.
Living in Ether's domain.
But yeah, she. Wow, I'm sure that was so good and normal for Doe. She looks at him and she goes, Doe, he eats people like you alive. You have to watch what you say and do.
We can't fight them?
No,
Oh.
we can't win
But we're really good at fighting.
60-50.
Oh.
We are, but they are too.
Oh. Poor Doe.
Poor
We
Doe,
can't
poor Doe, poor Doe!
Doe doesn't know what's going on.
like
Doe
we
didn't
did
ask
with
for
the
this.
other pirates.
No.
Evie shakes her head. There is no... That is exceptionally unlikely.
Well, we can try, right?
No, it's too dangerous to try.
Dalia is like sitting in the corner of her cell and just barely stirs. It's like, I already tried.
Ouch!
Your life is not worth it.
You see.
Oh.
Hey. I'm gonna be really evil.
Do
Oh
it.
no.
No.
Oh,
See,
yeah.
you see
Let me
Archibald.
know.
Easy to go stupid.
You see Archibald rocking back and forth. Hey, Evie, could you play
Oh,
Cherry
boy.
for me again?
No.
No!
Oh my god, of
That
course I can.
bitch!
You hear in your voice, you hear, oh, you thought it was over.
Oh, that bitch.
What? Someone
And
film
she's
me.
just
Fine.
taunting him.
Please, please stop.
No,
Can I do magic at her?
what you get?
Can I see her?
No. Everyone,
She didn't
everyone
say.
only experiences the people they've
They're all
personally
reliving the
killed.
memories of their kills.
That,
Oh.
or, for instance, in Eliza's case, spirits who they somewhat
Indirect.
caused the death of, but actively seek out them.
Man.
Connection. Although that would be wild if the whole party could fucking hear Cherry just be like, but no wasn't
She's
there.
just
sadly.
here.
I swear to God, if Cherry becomes a
The
fucking
ghost of Cherry
if Cherry
is
becomes a
that
fucking
dog.
Chuckles situation from Legends of Evantris,
Please. I beg.
don't you fucking dare
Yeah,
kill
she's just
Doe.
delight.
If that happens, you
She's
cannot.
just
Oh wait, no.
delighting and
Oh wait, no.
tormenting.
It's inside of Archibald. Oh God. Ah, fuck.
Archibald's mine. She's just delighting and tormenting him. By the way, she's having a great time. She's like, you really thought You were the hero.
God forbid women do
I-
anything.
I was
You're
protecting.
so right. God forbid a woman has a job.
God forbid women have hobbies. Her
Exactly.
hobby being tormenting a man.
That job being
She's just
signing
relentless.
Evie into slavery through hypnosis.
Oh
Precisely.
no.
God forbid a woman. What? Do you
God
not
forbid
like
women
women?
have hobbies.
Damn it. She is just tormenting Archibald. She's just shredding him apart, frankly.
Poor Archie.
Oh, I can be so evil. You want me to be so fucking evil?
No. Full send. Do it.
Full send. Archibald's going to hear his mind, and he's going to hear her chuckle again. You know, she would have been better off with me. I wouldn't have made sure. I wouldn't have let her get kidnapped.
Oh.
I'm going to
Evil.
fucking kill you.
Come
I
to
As
America.
you should!
I
As you
I'll
should!
take care.
want this to stop. Please.
No. Now you know how to stop. Huh. Very funny. You could have stopped, but you didn't, so I won't. I was just doing my job.
We're selling people into slavery.
Like I had a choice either.
As Archibald is speaking, Dalia like whips her head around and is like, Archibald! Enough with the whining.
Oh shit.
Evie's going to look through the door at Archibald, and she's just going to go, "What's happening?"
I can hear her voice.
Oh gosh. Well, she wouldn't say, "Oh gosh." She'd say, "Oh gods."
It's
And she's going to relay everything she explained to Doe.
uh, so much like Doe, Dalia doesn't hear anything, despite the fact that you very provably have killed people before.
I'm surprised she wouldn't be hearing Wake.
Aww.
She wasn't the one who killed her, though.
Wake's busy with
her
someone
actions
else.
Inspired it. Oh yeah,
Oh.
good for her.
Make-
Get his ass. frankly.
Make her
Get
stop!
Yeah, please.
You hear from above decks.
Get his ass.
Just furniture being
Good.
thrown
As she should.
around,
As a treat.
claws,
She deserves to,
and
frankly.
claws slicing into wood.
I can't believe Wake's the loudest, actually. That's iconic.
She's the most recent. And
Yeah.
also she has a fucking mouth on her.
As she
Yep.
should. Fucking icon. Icon living. Same, queen, same.
Other souls have had a chance to adapt to being dead. This was less than an hour ago.
I could do something really evil.
I'm gonna set the pie crew correctly. Give me one moment. I can't fucking believe I'm deep twice.
Oh, shut up. Shut up, Blue. and had quite a mouth for Dalia. Shut the fuck up. How dare you be cleverer than me?
For that.
Fucking on It's
Also-
not D&D unless we're
Also,
making
holy
better
shit, it
jokes.
really is summer now.
it really is.
Yeah, I got a
Thank you, Doe, for
I got
that
a
valuable
I got
contribution.
sunburn on my shoulder. I got sunburn on my shoulders and on my thighs. Of
It's
course
so
it's summer.
hot. The sun's been down. It's 1:58 a.m. Why is it so hot?
We got a speed.
No, it's like fucking yellow outside. Hell yeah, this is so good for the ambience.
Oh yeah. Oh my
I
God.
also, when Stokes said that, by the way, IRL real thunder cracked, and I was like, fuck yeah!
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Right. Is there anything anyone else actually was doing in particular?
No, I mean, like, I don't know where we. Admittedly, obviously, we can't stop this. So, like, the party is just going to be wallowing.
There is something that that I can think of very much that one of you could theoretically try.
Okay.
Well, I mean,
Also, Martin was saying
this is-
something, but they're really
Yeah.
quiet.
Sorry.
no worries.
Something I was thinking is Ash is very specifically like crying as quietly as they possibly can.
Oh god.
And, like,
Oh shit.
the lines that they've scratched in their face, because they've been scratching on their face, are quite red. And not
Oof.
Oh.
very, very red.
Hey, I will remind you, the nature of this storm, the nature of this, affliction, it's
Yeah?
spirits that are just effectively haunting you.
Precisely.
I can think of one particular class feature that could theoretically help here.
If anyone has ghost magic?
Well,
Does anyone have ghost
Or
magic?
just a storm.
I have zero idea of what is being implied, essentially.
there is a certain,
All
I
I
know. Okay. Dalia has
Oh,
storm magic. Yeah, I do know that.
Yeah.
all
But
I
does
know
anyone
is-
have ghost magic?
Sorry, I'm not from the band Ghost. I wish I did.
Oh, I wish.
well, there is someone who has
As much as I've taken
ghost.
inspiration,
There is a
you will
certain
have to say
cleric
it pretty
feature.
clearly because... Right.
There is
okay,
a
thank you
certain
for saying
channel
it, because
divinity
I could not
feature.
understand what you were saying.
For cleric.
I will remind you, Ash is uncontrollably sobbing and scratching at their face.
Yeah, yeah.
Aw.
It is gonna be a bit difficult for Ash to speak, let alone try and channel divinity.
But yes, turn undead would possibly help for a little while.
I'm guessing Dahlia's storm magic is not going to be useful.
Dalia's storm magic certainly isn't going to do anything against this, per se.
Kind of figured.
But yes.
Yeah, I don't think. And also because Ash doesn't have their mask, they don't have the symbol with them.
I see, I see. Right. So, you hear kind of a crashing down of, once again, Stokes. As he kind of just stumbles down the stairs and bursts into the room. I've been told to let you out. At least for the time being. You're on orders to be watched, but...
Evie steps aside as he unlocks the doors.
Apparently it's better above deck. So, there's that. Where you can actually breathe in the air.
She immediately...
See the light.
She tells the party, she's like, everyone go up deck.
Kind of... He'll unlock each door one by one.
Ash is... they're in too much pain to stand up. So, like...
Evie's gonna carry him.
Okay, got it.
If anyone can't move, Evie's gonna carry them.
I think Eliza's A-okay.
Evie sees Ash struggling and she picks them up.
Ash kind of like...
Ruby speaks to Eliza.
Pain to even try and stop.
Ruby speaks to Eliza.
Ooh.
Oh, my love. I don't know why I'm here with all these other souls. But I know I don't hate you. And Eliza replies, Ruby.
No.
And then they kiss and everything's fine.
They need to have ghost makeout session. Let's go.
Yes.
They deserve it, frankly. Eliza
People
deserves it. People want. The audience demands it. And when you deny the audience, when they demand it. Ollie in the afterlife with Ruby and Val.
Yes.
No, everyone lives. We will get the ghost of Ruby resurrected if we can.
Oh, that's been too long.
Yeah, I know.
We don't
If
have a
there's something
body.
at a higher level that could help that.
Yeah, wish.
I'll start.
I know
following
that.
up.
We'll
Or
get
True
Eliza,
Resurrection.
we'll
True
get Eliza
Resurrection can
a
also
Ouija
do
board.
that.
We'll get
We don't
Eliza a
really
Ouija
need
board.
body?
It's fine. We'll figure it out. We'll set it up for them. We'll figure it
A
out.
Luigi board?
A Luigi
A
board?
Luigi board?
A Wega board.
A Luigi
Can-
board?
Can the Luigi board get u pregante? Can u get
Yeah,
Can you get
Can
Pergonaut
u
from the
get
Luigi board?
Pergonaut from
Jingle, jingle.
Wega board?
Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Pergonaut.
How the fuck?
Jingle,
Yes.
jingle, we're going
Okay.
up.
Okay. Jingling.
Jingle, we're
Not
going up.
Evie.
Back
Hey,
to the game.
Evelyn, how
Yes.
the fuck did we mash those together at the same time with the same one?
Yeah. Right. Okay.
We spent too much time
So-
together.
Dalia, are you making your way up to above deck, or?
Oh, whoops. I forgot I was muted.
Oops.
Nope, she is not moving.
Dalia is just not moving.
Evie's gonna look at Dalia. Evie's gonna look at Dalia as she picks up Ash, and she's going to say, "Trust me on this. Please come on."
What good is it?
So I was
leave
gonna
me
look
to
at Dalia
die.
like a sad puppy.
Oh, you wouldn't make this little puppy sad, would you?
Dalia doesn't even pay Doe any mind.
Oh.
Oh my god. Evie looks at Dalia and she says, "Dalia, please. Worst comes to worst, it's better for you to be up there with us than stuck down here."
What does it matter?
She's going to, like, take a very deep breath and she's going to say, "I don't know if time is on our side here. Please, come on."
I'm never on my side, was it?
She nods.
Then leave me to the rest of mine.
She shakes her head. If Dahlia's not willfully coming, she's about to grab her arm and just drag her, because Evie can't keep waiting. Because she's getting, like,
She is
fucking
going-
bombarded psychologically.
She is gonna begrudgingly follow.
Hell yeah.
The moon on her head is still dark.
Oh.
Joe is gonna give her a big hug.
Oh.
She is gonna freeze. Like, completely freeze.
I can't fucking believe it. I think Doe is exactly the tiny little spark of optimism the party needed right now.
Their dog came
Real
back.
and true.
The party
They
has
got two now!
the party has
Look-
Puppy Dog
at
again.
The party has 2 dogs.
Puppy dog.
She is just gonna drop to her knees and
really
start
do.
wailing.
Oh.
No.
I roll to
Oh.
try and pick her up. I don't think it's gonna go well. I have a 9 strength. But he's gonna
You can try.
try his best.
I mean, to be fair, Dalia's tiny. Not recording.
Should we... test
There we
Discord?
go. I think we're back.
Discord.
I think
Let's-
we're back. So I just completely ran out
Okay.
of disk space for the recording.
Hard drive.
Recording is back.
When do you think it stops?
Ooh.
Right. Still unsteadily stands up, trying to keep their eyes straight. Right. So. As you make your way above deck. You see the whole of the Hollowed Wind in varying degrees of agony. Some of the members of the Six are still in their rooms, but others remain above deck.
Is it true that it's better up there?
Very, very slightly better. But
Alright,
noticeable.
Not much change in Ash. They just like are
Noticeably
able to stop
better.
crying.
So, what? Huh? What?
Something must have happened to.
Leon left.
Oh, Leanne has vanished.
You good?
Back.
Hello, you're back. Right.
Hello.
So,
Hello? Testing? Hello?
hello, yes, test success.
Hello.
Okay. So I tabbed over to check Twitch to see the stream itself. It says the stream's
On it.
running for 1 hour and 50 minutes. That sounds accurate. So it doesn't. I don't think it's
No,
connected.
it wasn't the stream, it was the recording. It was the actual recording of it
Oh, I
that got
understand.
interrupted.
And then, ow. Secondarily, when I did that, it just auto-closed Discord because my phone is very stupid.
I see.
Yeah.
Get a better
Also-
phone.
Right.
Also, I'm completely... The ows are because Heathcliff just, like, he's being real cute,
Yeah.
but he's being real,
Yeah.
You know when past need?
Yeah.
He just needed my side really hard, so I love him and he's fine, but ow.
Uh-huh.
Ow. Little rat man.
You see... Evie, a red-headed, very tormented-looking man, run up towards
Oh
you,
no,
or
poor Asher.
stumble
Oh God.
at least, and help you
Oh
pull
good lord. She
And-
looks at him.
help you pull Ash. Evie. Evie, are you okay?
She looks at him.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. She shakes her head. I'm completely fine.
You don't look it.
You must be having a heinous time right now.
Oh, what? The executioner of the hollowed wind?
She shakes
No,
her head.
no, I'm fine. Shut up. I'm just glad that... I'm sorry. I'm just glad your voice isn't there as
Imagine
well.
if Asher could see two Eevees.
Yeah, Evie, I was just about to say that. She
Imagine
literally...
if Asher could see Jenny and Evie.
That's what I was about to say. I was about to say, do you think the ghost of Jenny...
No.
Like, obviously, Evie's herself, right? But do you think the
I'm just
ghost of
glad
her
that-
former self is haunting
No.
him? Because that'd be fucking insane.
No.
Okay, good.
I'm just glad that
Well, I mean, she
I'm
did
not
technically
hearing your
die,
voice.
so it would make sense for her to have a ghost that would be haunting him.
No, because you didn't technically die, but even if you did,
It's still you.
being raised from the dead brings your soul back into your body. There is no ghost.
Fair enough, fair enough. She looks at him and she just nods and she's like, yeah, I can't imagine how that would be.
Those... everyone, including those who cannot hear any screams, you'll hear just this cacophony erupting from another side of the ship. As a tiny crow is tearing out his
Oh, God.
feathers and perfectly mimicking the voices that Schaefer can hear.
Oh.
All of
Well,
them.
why am I saying, oh, he's an asshole?
He's the assassin of the
Oh,
ship.
that's
Like,
heinous.
he's the
That's
ship
horrible.
assassin.
Oh, no.
He is one of the
Yeah, he's
highest
not
kill
having a good
count
time
people
either.
on board.
He's not having a good time. Evie looks at him and she just, she's like, oh.
You... You look up behind you at the upper deck. Toss these guys out of the way. Well, this guy's down here-ish. Oh, there we go. This guy's roughly here-ish. You look up at the upper deck, and you see bursting out of his chambers, breaking the door itself down, a tormented Four Fingers.
Evie instantly, like, puts her arm forward as if she's blocking the crew with her body again.
You! As he points his claw towards Dalia. It's just your doing, isn't it?
Evie is standing dead in front of Dalia. Evie frantically shakes her head. She's like, no, this is not
As
Dalia.
kind of
Dalia could
Stokes,
never have pulled this
as
off.
Stokes kind of just pulls him back. What are you doing? No, you shouldn't be in bed, Captain. I should be wherever the hell I please. You caused this, didn't you? Captain.
Evie is shaking her hand.
Captain,
head
quite honestly, she's
frantically
not
for
powerful
Dalia.
enough for this.
She's stuttering and she's like,
I am
she's like, Dalia could not have done this.
She's not strong enough to do this.
Your doctor was right.
This is beyond her.
I am not powerful to do this.
And what are you doing outside of your... as he just collapses as the sleep medication is kicking in.
Thank God.
Finally,
Evie
he's
looks
fucking shut the fuck up.
horrified, and she looks at the party, and she just goes, "That was a close call."
What?
Good stab.
But he said to... Oh, I suppose it's the delusions from being half asleep, I guess. Make you forgetful. I mean, it was him that ordered the...
She nods.
Can you do something really stupid?
Well, he's asleep now.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
of course. Go ahead.
I want to approach the unconscious body.
Oh
Oh,
God,
no.
Evie's watching you so fucking frantically.
I just want to look at him.
Evie
It
looks
is
so
a
and she says,
Titanic.
"So you got it.
9...
You can look, but you gotta stay away."
You can look, but you can't touch.
I want to so bad is the thing. Out of character.
Dalia
You
would
see-
be right there with
Touch
you,
the butt.
shoving him overboard.
You see this Titanic,
Emo.
9-foot tall, muscle-bound dragonborn. Scales as blue as the oceans on a summer's day. Sparks occasionally drifting up. Heaving for breath. With
Can I
with
touch?
4 fingers on one hand, and his right arm from almost the shoulder replaced with this bladed claw, this nightmarish
Give him a new
prosthetic
nickname,
of
make him
steel.
Three Fingers.
I'll make him no fingers. He's asleep.
Cass,
I can do whatever I want.
Cass, you will be actually fucking murdered along with the rest of the crew.
It would be so funny though.
It would be,
Yeah, because he has
but
no
it would
proof.
not be
I think-
funny to be
I'll tell you
TPK'd.
right now, if y'all try to pull anything crazy,
If you
Evie's
lay one
running.
finger on him,
I'm gonna
you
tell
will be
you right
run
now,
through.
If y'all try to pull anything, I'm telling you right now that if you get even close enough to do that, Evie's throwing herself in front of you. She's not gonna let you kill the whole party. Evie looks at the two of you and she just starts shaking her frantically. She's like, "Step back."
He's asleep.
Whilst also looking in that same direction,
She looks at you with such fear and she's like, "Please step back."
whilst also looking in that direction, you see the window next to the door at the captain's area. And
Uh-huh.
you see a silhouette. Oh, hold on, I forgot to move that. I forgot to reposition it. You see a silhouette through it. Just writhing in pain, clutching its head.
Oh, silhouette. Ooh. Evie, oh, actually, huh. Evie looks at the party, terrified that if she takes her eyes off them, they're going to try to do something with, terrified that if she leaves them to their own devices, they will try to do something stupid with, Four
Yeah.
Fingers, but also knowing that if she
Joe
doesn't run over
know
there
any
to
better,
see...
so it's just the rest of the party that has to hold Joe back from being stupid.
Evie.
Oh, don't.
Miss
Evie
Genevieve.
Dalia is
Eliza.
goading Joe on to approach the body because she
Hmm?
is smothered by
Miss Genevieve.
invasive homicidal thoughts.
Miss Genevieve,
She looks.
would you mind
She
helping
looks.
me? Is a little heavy to move on my own.
She nods.
As he's kind
And
of hoisting
she looks
Four
at
Fingers up
Stokes
by the
and
arms.
She runs over to help Stokes move Four Fingers.
You take the legs as you move through the war room and into Four Fingers' office/bedroom.
She's like, she
Plans
was
and
like
maps.
really barely ever in there on the time of the ship.
Plans and maps sprawled out on desks. Treasures, trinkets, artifacts, and the like hung up on the walls or laying on desks and tables. Chests full of other trinkets and miscellany, plundered from some of the more impressive delves. And you notice something new. The centerpiece of the room. A
God.
very large stone throne. You recognize it.
Oh?
It's the throne from where you met. No, from where you ran into the Hollowed Wind crew. From the dragons. No,
Oh
from
my
just outside the
God.
dragon's hoard. The throne from Nolarum, ripped from its foundations and
That's
plopped
insane.
haphazardly into Four Fingers' chambers. And at the top of it, a
She's gonna help Stokes
monstrous
just set him in that zone.
in the bed. In his gaudy double bed. But you see
Oh, of course, yeah.
a very large indentation, freshly
the stone.
carved. The perfect shape to match the apparent description of his lifelong fixation for Horde. Gemstone said to be valuable beyond
She has a fucking
measure.
scan for it, yeah.
Said to be valuable beyond measure. Said to be so impossibly pure and
Yeah.
perfect that anyone who lays eyes on it would kill one another to claim it.
The Horde.
So,
Yeah,
lay
she
Four
helps
Fingers
Stokes
to rest
set him down, presumably on either the throne or the bed.
on the bed.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
We won't have to deal with him for another 8 hours.
Oh, thank God.
No.
She nods with such relief. But that you know exactly who now is in charge. She looks at him
Sound
with
muffled.
alarm.
Okay. Eliza can try and find Kalar.
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. Yes, they should.
Okay. You can roll a stealth check with advantage as most of the crew are above deck.
This is a... Where's my stuff? Okay. Bump it up with... Okay. First one. Okay, we take the first one. That is 14.
Okay. Right.
Snooping.
You are going to look around. Oh god. Fucking hell. You are going to
Like I
look
said,
around.
Dalia is right now spiraling with homicidal impulsive thoughts.
And you do manage to stumble upon, in the storeroom, a book, no, a ledger of inventory. However,
For as barbaric as they are, they keep good records.
in it, it states that the currently captured crew's gear lies aboard. Which of the two companion ships is sailing with the Hollowed Wind right now? Remind me.
So the companion ship with the Hollowed Wind right now is the Loyal Plague. The Haggard Princess, which is the third ship, it's the weakest ship, it's the beginner's ship.
Yes.
That is the one that they sent to Horatio. That is most definitely just all dead. So you want
Right.
Loyal Plague.
So
That is the second ship.
yes, the ledger of inventory says any gear harvested from the the captured crew is aboard the Loyal Plague.
Does this mention like does this book also mention anything about the Phoenix crew? Or no, just the other stuff?
I'm gonna say just as you're reading that,
Apple juice.
you begin to hear a voice. It's Valerie's. Eliza!
Oh, fuck.
Eliza,
Valerie.
are you alright?
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh no! Wait a minute.
As best as I can. Are you okay?
And you feel the voice enter your head again. We're alright. We're okay. We managed to... Pretty Boy managed to make a teleportation circle just before we got kidnapped. We're alright. We're back in...
Oh, the gods.
No, we're back in... Thank goodness. The, Lunar Archipelago. Thank goodness Dalia showed the teleportation circle to Pretty Boy. Ugh. God.
Oh, I'm gonna have to thank.
Where are you right now?
We are on the Hollowed Wind at the moment. I don't know where we're at sea, though.
You wait another little bit for the response. All you hear back is, "May the gods have mercy on your souls."
Oh. Damn it.
Eve, was this real?
I will confirm. This was a series of sending spells.
Precisely. Because that's the thing, right? And I can say this. Oh fuck
Cool.
yeah! It actually is really
Yeah.
them.
That's lovely.
Oh fuck yeah! So they're canonically not dead.
They are canonically
Yay!
safe
Woo!
back
Because that's the thing
at
with like
the.
Saber, right? Is like because he could.
They are canonically safe back on the.
The Lunar Archipelago. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Their home.
They're back at. They're hanging out with Dalia's dad.
Yeah. Morning.
They're,
What's his name?
how wonderful.
Father. Father. Oh god. Father Blessing is just hosting.
You
Yeah.
almost said Father Morningstar, didn't you?
Father Blessing is hosting a crew of 4 pirates in his home. The others are not necessarily too happy about that.
Oopsie.
As they should be, but like also they are canonically safe. Yippee!
Okay,
Okay,
right.
Eve, I do want to
Yes?
point out it is 25 to 3.
Yes, I know. I won't go too over long. And don't worry, I've got my alarm set. Everything's okay. Everything's under
Okay.
control. Right. So,
We do need to get this sorted.
does
Since
anyone have
I
anything to do?
now know that most of our stuff is... Yeah.
I mean, Evie
the-
was going to check on Hathor.
Oh, you were? You were?
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
gonna do something really
'Cause,
stupid,
like-
but the guy's gone.
No.
You would have died.
Please
Explicitly.
don't get yourself killed.
I mean, for sure, definitely, but a boy can dream.
For real.
Cookie of boy.
Dreaming of the dream.
But,
the thing
yes.
I could have stolen from his pocket. I could have put a bomb in there.
So. Right. Ash is feeling a bit better now, right?
Very slightly. They're not crying anymore.
Does Ash feel able to try out? Because you would have been instructed when surrounded by the influence of the undead to cast a certain ability.
Once again, Ash does not have their mask, which is their primary source of... that would be the thing that they use for it. They do not have any kind of bones or any kind of tools with them. Everything that they have is not with them. It's on that ship. I understand where you're going, but canonically it does not make sense, because they just had that conversation with Four Fingers where it was like, if you give me my mask and my gloves, I'll do what you say. But
Okay.
that only just happened. Not feasible.
All right. Okay. So. Time will pass unless people were wanting to specifically do anything else.
I mean, it is worth checking on Hathor, but like, I know that if you're
Okay,
looking
so
to
are you
do
going
the
to
last
knock on his
section of the
door?
session, I want to make sure that's in place. Yeah.
You knock on his door and
Oh no.
he will just groan, "Ah, not right now." Asher, you have the key.
She takes a she takes a sharp breath. He would be able to tell it's her.
Jenny. No. No. Fuck off. Not right now. Ah. But
You hear
can...
the quickest, like, run you've ever heard. Because she's not going to stick around.
No, wait. Never mind. Come back. No.
Oh.
You don't hear this. You are gone by the time he changes his mind.
Okay. Fair. That makes sense with canon. He would have to literally, like, open the door and peek his head back out of the hallway to catch her in time.
Yeah, Starch, that would be on the
Steve?
other ship. Please be safe while doing this, love.
Okay.
You don't know this ship, says Ruby to Eliza while trying to find...
Oh.
The ship is, like, close to the Hollowed Wind. But, like... I got this. I know a bit of hand-to-hand combat if need be.
They run in formation. So, like, they're like... If you've ever seen a fleet move, you've seen how, like, they move and, like... Basically, they're not closest formation. Right now, it's, like, half formation.
Yeah.
So it's, like, basically, it's tailing behind the Hollowed Wind to take advantage of all of the currents and ship. Like, it's basically, like, it's acting as if it's a tugboat.
Yeah.
Where it's, like, they're not connected, but it's just following. It's close enough where if you look, you can see it, but it's not directly behind it.
Uh-huh.
It's, like, 2 or 3, maybe even 4 or 5 boats behind it. Physically, like, distance-wise. It's not following dead behind it, but due to the nature of the session, I would imagine that sending would carry.
Yeah. Right. So.
Yeah, all the valuables on the schedule are now on the Loyal Plague, which is actually really fucking handy, because that means if we do have access to that ship before the final battle, we could theoretically get our ship back.
Right. What's it called?
Evie is sprinting down the hall. If Hathor is able to catch her or not, that is up to him if he can get the door open.
Oh
in
no,
time.
Hathor is just languishing in bed.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
But,
like, he's not the manual labor type, but boy, does he sure love killing.
Yeah.
Who actually, wait, before she ran off, I will have her, she would have shouted something along the lines of, like, you're acting as captain, before she ran off, because captain's incapacitated, remember?
Yep.
So she would have had to alert him.
Yeah.
But that's all she did. That's the kindness she did, was just alert him before running.
Okay.
Just basically, she literally just shouted, you're acting captain, and ran.
This storm will go on for hours. The pain coming in cycles somewhat, but...
Oh my
never
god.
especially dulling. But it persists for incredibly long. And it was evening when the session started. Evie should be going to sleep about now. You are
Oh,
feeling
God, my poor
very
girl.
tired.
Oh, poor baby.
But
She's just trying to sail through this shit.
eventually, after the screams of panic and hysteria, thankfully not further fueled by an active captain, occasionally checking in with various members of the crew to see how they're holding up. Desmos is coping all right. Stokes is, well, persisting. Schaefer is having to be restrained to avoid the worst. And Asher is just suffering. But eventually, you do see a slight glimmer.
You mean the whole time she's fucking clinging to that wheel, like, I gotta get us out of this, I gotta get this.
You see a faint glimmer of light. Moonlight reflected off of the sea.
The moment she sees the storm clouds pouting, she looks up at it in awe.
In fact, more than just that, it's not just moonlight. Dawn is breaking.
She looks so fucking relieved. She's just steering still. Like, she's like, I gotta get us through this. I gotta. Like, that's what she's been repeating in her head, trying to drown out, like, Florence and everyone else, right? It's just like, get us through, get us through.
As the light starts to return, voices in everyone begin to slowly, bit by bit, die down. And you've made it out. Daywalker.
Hell yeah. The moment it's clear that she's.
That you. The moment it's clear that you. Daywalker saunters up to the wheel. Well,
Oh, I was gonna.
your
but no,
shift's over. In fact, you took a little bit of overtime.
She's gonna.
Cheers for that one.
She's gonna look so pale and nod at you. She's gonna go, yeah, no problem, and she's gonna
Daywalker
lay on her feet.
Daywalker did not look like he was suffering at all.
Yeah, he was fine. He's been fine.
Girl, we've been knowing
He's
how
not
to.
that, like, thousands of voices criticizing him would not fucking say.
Girl, we've been knowing how to drop.
Exactly. Like, if there's
Beatboxing
ever a
puppy.
character, if there was ever a character to be
beatbox
able to
puppy.
take that shit and not be affected, it's him. Big puppy. But yeah, Daywalker as a character, that checks out for him, actually, frankly. That he'd be, like, actually chill.
So,
Yeah,
what's
Evie
everyone
is
doing now
going
that
to-
the storm's up?
Now that the storm is up, Evie is walking away from the wheel, and she's like staggering on her feet, right? And she intends on checking on the crew, but she's going to get about halfway down the deck hallway before just fucking falling to the ground.
No.
She has been standing for nearly 20 hours straight, just steering and praying and
you
dealing
hear
with
a
the mental load
voice.
of everything as well.
You hear a voice. Evie, are you okay? And kind of Asher will
Her eyes flutter as she tries to look up to who's speaking to her.
Asher will kind of pick you up and like hold your arm around his shoulder and walk you off to the to the other side of the ship.
She's just leaning on him as she walks. She's coughing. She's shaking. She looks sad. Because remember, she was getting healthy again. She wasn't working. Even as much as she was pushing herself on the C-Jewel, it wasn't this. And she's doing the exact thing she feared, which was she got so comfortable that now the uncomfort is hitting like it used to. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if she hadn't let herself get better, this wouldn't have hit as hard as it hit. But because she let herself get better, this is hitting so hard. So she doesn't even care that it's Asher. Like she's just leaning on him for physical support as well as like just support itself.
Yeah.
And she's just coughing and shaking.
Sorry
and
that this
she looks
is.
up at him and she goes, "I'm fine."
Sorry that this is where you've been told to go, but I should probably report back to Aether.
She nods and she's just
I'll see you soon.
She says, "I'm fine" in the most unconvincing manner humanly possible.
I'll see you soon.
She smiles.
Evie. And kind of stumbles away.
She's glad he's using her new name, but it's so strange to her. And she kind of just looks at the closet and she's like sat cross-legged on the floor and she's just coughing and shaking.
Yeah.
She's so out of it, man. Like, she's so fucking out of it.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone else kind of gets
The party could check on her, but
escorted back. Kind of supervised, brought back to the cells.
ooh, the testament of
But for a while, you did get to
behind them. That is
kind of find, kind of look around and get a feel for the architecture of the ship. Well, you wouldn't have been able to stay hidden under the deck for hours upon hours.
we see two four figures.
Changeling
like,
was found.
I wonder who's the right one.
Huh. But yeah. So
I could have made this really funny.
you you open up the closet door. And there's something inside it.
Oh.
It's a bottle of wine.
She, in half delirium, looks forward.
It's a bottle of wine.
Oh my god. That taps her awake.
With a note tied to the neck.
You just hear Evie fucking screech.
With a note tied to the neck of it.
She's reading it. She's reading it. She's reading it right now.
An offering of peace. Welcome back aboard.
You're gonna... You just hear another loud scream. Is it... You had to sign it, right?
It's not signed. Make me
That's the... Who's...
Make me either a
Here's the thing, right?
perception or
Ashton
investigation
makes the
check.
sign.
Actually, investigation.
Okay. Investigation. That's a 19. Because here's the problem, right?
Wow.
As much as it's symbolic to Haether, and I expect it to be from Haether,
Leanne?
Asher is the one who makes the
Leanne,
wine.
your mic quality
Yeah.
is doo-doo garbage right now.
Garbage.
Testing, is this any better?
A bit better.
Much better.
So
So here's the thing, right?
you can see
As much
with
as
that
I
19.
expect it to be from Haether, Asher is the one who makes the wine. So that there is a moment of hesitation to which one it is.
You don't recognize that handwriting. And you've read both of their handwriting
What?
before. In fact, you've read the handwriting of pretty much everyone
Do you
aboard the
think it's-
ship.
Do you think it's fucking Daywalker's handwriting?
Can Daywalker even read?
Whose could it possibly be? It's either... Yeah, I don't think he can. No, I as his creator, he cannot. He can't read or write. But,
Wait. What
Sergeants,
about,
maybe?
no. Horatio.
I think he would have really flourishy handwriting, and I also think
You
that
also
he
would
pick
recognize
champagne. He
his.
wouldn't pick wine.
You've
Yeah,
seen
because
her.
we've seen his letters. So this has to either be Sergeant. Like, this pretty much only can be Sergeant then. But then, why would he pick, of all symbols to pick, something as intimate to her as
By the way, this is
wine bottle?
one of. No, this is wine from Hathor's supply.
Oh, so it's specific. It's not lilac wine. It is the Haether
It's
family
not
wine.
it's not the family wine. It's not the lead poisoned wine. It's the stuff that he drinks.
Okay. Well, what he drinks is usually what Asher makes.
Then yeah, it's that.
Okay, so it's just a homemade bottle of lilac wine.
Yes. But you do
It can't be
kind of
Aether.
turn around and see, curiously enough, Schaefer.
She looks at him and she kind of blinks in surprise.
And
She's
kind of
still so out of it, but she goes, I didn't hear you coming.
gives you a friendly wave and kind of walks off. More so scurries off than anything.
She looks at him and no. She looks at him and she says, "Wait a minute."
As in, like, trying to get him to stop.
To get him to not leave.
He's still going.
She shouts back, "This isn't your handwriting. Who wrote this?" And she's so confused.
Do you follow?
Yeah, of course she's gonna follow. And she's so concerned.
Okay, so you follow and kind of you see that that he kind of took a turn. Hold on, let me just get back to Tailspire. Took a turn. It's fun. Kind of.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, Caster.
You were there.
Horatio?
You were there. And kind of went out the door.
Yeah,
And he
I see.
scurries off down the stairs.
Okay.
toward the medical bay.
Yeah, this is an impersonator of some
So
sort.
do you
This
kind
is-
of run
yeah.
down?
Oh, hell yeah, she's fucking cornering his ass because she knows this isn't his right hand.
So you sprint down to the medical bay, but he's not there. It's just It's just Stokes kind of working on the eye. And
Did he disappear into thin fucking air?
But opening the double doors toward the going through the double doors into the rec room / dining area is Daywalker,
Yeah.
and the doors close.
She looks at him and she's so confused. And she turns around as the doors close.
Turns around as the doors close. What do you mean? You're outside of the doors.
Like, oh, I thought you meant she gets in and they close. She knocks on the door pretty aggressively.
Leanne, it's the door to the main hall of the ship. It's free use.
The door to the rec room?
Yeah.
She's being pretty aggressive.
Okay, so you just burst open the door?
Yeah. Because this is so confusing to her.
Wait.
Because, like, first and foremost, it's not his handwriting. Secondarily,
You look around, but you don't see Schaefer or Daywalker in there.
yeah. If
it's
it
just
is, that'd
it's
be
just
wild,
various members
but,
of
like,
the crew.
I doubt it.
It's just various members of the crew.
She's like, did you guys see Hather? Where did he go? And
Schaefer /
she's
Daywalker,
like,
you mean?
she's interrogating everyone. Yeah.
Okay, so you're
Yeah,
interrogating
she's asking
everyone?
them both. She's like, he just ran through here. It's so weird.
Everyone's just kind of clueless.
Yes.
And, like, you're asking, like, people aren't sure.
She's asking, like, Hather swung by
Schaefer.
and then literally disappeared.
Schaefer, not Hather.
Yeah, she's like, what the hell's going on?
Wait, can I clear up? Are we all on the same page? That, because Leanne's been saying Hather. I want to know, is the one who walked by Hather or Schaefer?
Schaefer, the bird.
Okay. What?
The bird.
Wait, you just said he was in the room, though.
Hather?
No, I said they're not in the room.
The Kenku?
Yeah, the Kenku.
Hold on. Who was the one who walked behind Evie?
Schaefer, the bird.
I heard Hather.
I did
I thought you said
too.
Aether.
We all
Sorry.
I think most of us thought you said Hather.
Blame Leanne.
Don't be sorry. Not your fault.
Yeah.
Hey.
I will be
This
coming
really is
for
my
you,
fault.
and I am taking your writing abilities.
This really is my fault for making their names way too fucking close.
Mm-hmm. And I'm stealing your writing ability.
Oh no! Have fun with it.
Right.
You clock
I
it
will.
tomorrow at 8. Have fun with
Okay.
it.
I ain't taking your job.
Shall
Go
we
take it. Have fun.
Shall we?
But so okay,
rewind it?
so retconning a little. So the peace officer, I can't talk. I'm so sorry. The peace offering, now as I understand it, was left by Schaefer.
What's left?
Who then
It wasn't
frantically
Schaefer's
ran
handwriting. It wasn't Schaefer's handwriting.
That's what's tripping me up. Whose fucking hand? Like,
You have no idea.
How-
You've never seen it
Have we
before.
have we asked if it's Stokes or Desmos?
his
It's
handwriting's
neither
like
of them.
perfect. It's like a fucking typewriter. She has seen his handwriting in his medical notes.
Yeah, because she read the notes about like what she had in that one chapter.
As far as all of the 6 goes, she knows their handwriting. And Captain's.
And the eyes. And pretty much anyone who
And the eyes.
would have any reason to.
Anyone who can read or write, she has seen them write.
Yeah.
But so Schaefer walked up after the bottle was left. She turned around to chase him down to see what the hell's going on.
And
She ran down the
Daywalker went
the main
into
deck.
the
She
into the
opened
rec
doors.
room.
She saw Yeah. And he's not there though. Is that what I'm to understand?
Yeah, neither of them are.
So they just disappeared out of thin air.
Yep.
She's gonna run back out of the room looking down the hall. Like, she's frantically running around now.
Okay. Do you
She's checking
like
every room she can
so
see.
you're going above are you visiting their rooms?
She's visiting every single room she can get to. She's knocking door to door trying to see what the fuck's going on.
Okay, so you knock on Schaefer and Daywalker's room. And both of them are in there. Daywalker's trying to sleep, and Schaefer's just writing at his desk. Bugger off. Will you?
Okay, I have a couple theories as to what's happening.
Will you? No, like, you hear... like, the door opens, but you hear... Bugger off. Will you?
Yeah, it's Schaefer, yeah. she shakes her head. So, my theories, right? Either A, Evie's having sleep-deprived delusions. Incredibly likely. B, Evie's having sleep medicine withdrawal delusions. Also incredibly likely. C, there is some lingering magic messing with her head. Also likely. D, someone is intentionally messing with her head. Also likely. E, I haven't thought of another option.
You said one of them correctly. Including E.
Oh shit, really?
E
Oh shit.
could be the correct answer as well. Do you wanna...
I
Okay,
just haven't thought of it.
I'm floating her ratio. I'm continuing my belief that this is her ratio.
I don't think it's Horatio.
I'm gonna
simply
say...
because, like,
I'm gonna say...
listen,
It's
the
not
whole-
him.
like,
It's
not
not
to be a
him.
meta-contextual gamer. I don't think Ace, I don't think
Okay.
I don't think the Man of Rhymes
who
or
has
Horatio is showing
magic
the
that
fuck up.
Who has magic that can transform themselves into another person?
I
Like,
wonder.
to look like another person.
Eliza, but Eliza
I
wouldn't
wonder.
fuck with Evie like this. It's Eliza, but Eliza wouldn't fuck with Evie like this. That's the thing. And most of the Hollowed Wind is pretty anti-magic, so it's not like one of the it's not like one of the 6 are just going to suddenly transform themselves.
I wonder. So,
Hey, Archibald.
this has been a very fun
Doing this
session,
to her.
everybody.
Why would... I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
I'm gonna leave it off there. Thanks
What,
for...
what
Oh
is
my
Archibald
God.
doing though? Before
Thanks for playing,
before we all
everyone.
close up, what is he doing? No.
What's who
Oh
doing?
boy.
I streak.
What's who doing?
Oh, sorry. What is Archibald doing? If you do have the time to share such.
Archibald is kind of just, like, rocking back and forth and trying to get into a trance.
Oh, poor man. He just would have heard Evie scream too, so that can't help.
Yeah. Right. Hope you all
Someone
enjoyed
better
the
think about that.
session.
Oh my god.
Good session.
Yeah.
Session 3 of the Hollowed Wind arc. on the wind.
On the wind.
Okie dokie. Goodbye, stream.
Stream close. Goodbye, stream.
Dream.